Live a life that is worthy of emulation. Live a life that can attract somebody. Do you desire to be fruitful? The qualification for fruitfulness is that you must abide in him. Settle. When men shall say there is a casting down, you will announce that there is a lifting up. If you know he is a faithful God, call him a faithful God.
Faithful God.
Call him a faithful God. If truly he's a faithful God, call him a faithful God. I love him with the whole of my heart.
Oh, faithful God.
He's a faithful God.
Only you deserve the glory in my life. Only you deserve the glory, oh faithful God.
You will stand on your feet now if you are a Christian. I will tell you what to do. If truly you are a Christian, you will stand on your feet and walk up to 5 persons and say, watch the weather. Everything is speaking about him. 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 Watch the weather. Everything is speaking about him. Watch the weather. Everything is speaking about him. In Jesus' name we have gathered. Sit down but don't go down. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a lot to say, but I don't know how to say them. But let me say this to you. Whether you love or hate him, everything around you is telling you that somebody is getting ready to show up. Ladies and gentlemen, without anybody telling you, whether you are an unbeliever, whether you are a Muslim, an atheist, whoever you are, you don't need anybody to tell you in the whole universe that somebody that is more than somebody is about to show up. Everything about the weather, everything about the atmosphere is speaking that he is about to show up. Raise your voice and make some noise. I want to belong to this God again if given an opportunity. He is I am, he is I will be forever. People of God, when you go to area, even those who do not go to church, everybody is running around. There is no money, not when he is approaching. Everybody will be busy. You get to area, you discover that everybody is in a hurry. People are running around. They don't know where they are running to, but everybody is running around. Because the great I am that I am, the Prince of Peace, the reason for the season, the crown of the saints, the strength of the believer, he's about to show up. Everybody is confirming. You don't need to believe him to know that when he you don't need to believe him. You don't need to be a Christian to know that something is about to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. The only way you know the celebration of some kind of religion is when public holiday is declared. But without the declaration of anything, when the coming of Jesus is around the corner, Everybody feel it. Eh? No matter how many buses you put in Lagos, they will fill up. And you start asking yourself, where are people going? From the 10th, from the 11th of December, everywhere is overcrowded. All the buses are there. What exactly is going on? Everything about the weather begin to speak. As you are here now, something is about to happen. Hey, yeah. Somebody is about to show up. Come. Am I saying the truth to you? Nobody knows what is going on, but everybody is in a hurry. When you get to the bus stop, everybody is in a hurry. Why? What is going on? Everybody is restless. For the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords is about to show up. Everybody is in a hurry. Oh, yalabada. I say ketete yala. Brakadaka sunte yala. You didn't hear me. If you want to know if anything is happening, get to the park now and say you want to enter motor. Even today Sunday, why people are in church, buses in Eju. In Ajebe Kanaga, people are not gagari. You just must move. The King of Kings is about to show up. The King of Glory is about to show up. You don't like him, but you must be moved. Somebody's out here. I love to serve this kind of God. It is not about the timing, it's about who is coming. Help me tell your neighbor, say Jesus was born. Say it one more time. Say Jesus was born. Ladies and gentlemen, he was not born just like that. Just like nobody in this room was born just like that. The only thing is that you've not discovered why you were born. Any man that looks ordinary here, any woman that looks ordinary here, is a person that is yet to discover why you were born. Anytime you discover why you were born, atmosphere will change for you. Immediately you discover why you came here, everything will give up for you. Frustration will be far from you the day you discover what you came here for. Brother, we may be identical twins, but we didn't come here to do the same thing. You came to do your own and I came to do my own. You will do your own and I will do my own. That is why playing all parts never make a star. Playing a part is what makes a star. But hear me. Jesus is coming. Touch somebody, say Jesus is coming. Everything is changing because Jesus is coming. Ladies and gentlemen, as we're getting ready to celebrate the birthday of Jesus, I have a question for myself that I want you to ask yourself. Why was he born? Why? He was not born because somebody was looking for a child. Ladies and gentlemen, as at the time the mother conceived him, the mother wasn't looking for a child. Do you agree with me? So he was not born because somebody was looking for a child. He was not born because a family were crying to have a child. No. Why was he born? If we know why he was born, we will not be carried away by every wind of doctrine. Why was he born? He was not born because heaven wanted him to be born. No. He was not born because there was need for a child to be born. Why was he born? born? Why did he come here? Can I tell you that in 2 minutes because my time is up already? Why was he born? He is one man that was born by somebody that didn't need a child. If you ask me, I will tell you that Jesus was born by a woman who felt that conceiving as at the time she conceived Jesus was a minus to her life and destruction to her destiny. She didn't want it. If there was any prayer she was to pray at that time, she will not pray to have a child, because having a child that time is a historical stab to her person and her family. But that was the person that gave birth to Jesus. Listen to me. Why was he born then? If Jesus was to come because somebody needed a child, then it is not Mary that should have given birth to him. It is Elizabeth that should have given birth to him, because Elizabeth was called barren. She had been an expectant mother for many years. She should have been the one to give birth to Jesus. But there is something about the birth of Jesus that is different from the norms of man. He was not born because anybody needed a child. He was born because we needed a savior. Not because we needed a child, but because we needed a savior. And take this from me. If Jesus was to be born by a lady that was not betrothed to anybody, Jesus will have no biological address. To give him a biological address, the woman had to be betrothed to somebody who will in turn become like a cover, and in the face of carnal men answer the father of Jesus. For that reason, a man has to show up. Except that man shows up, Jesus will never have the capacity to fulfill the destiny he came to fulfill. Now hear this. For the birth of Jesus to bring about the desire of God, number one, he has to be born by somebody who didn't need a child so that he will be a child of God. If he was born by Elizabeth, he will not die on the cross, because Elizabeth cannot wait for a child all these years and then come and give him to die the death of the cross or go walk. Elizabeth will drag with God. Come on now. If Elizabeth was the mother when he was 12 years of age, they will not forget him at the temple. Because there is no way you can wait for him after that many years and then forget him at the temple and went home. But the mother forgot him and went home only to discover that he didn't come. And then she returned back to look for him. Come on now. Because she was not a desperado. Jesus was not born because somebody was desperate for a child. But Jesus was born because I needed a savior. He was not born for Mary. He was born for me. Come on now. Come on now. He was not born for Joseph. He was born for me. But take this from me. Take this from me. If Mary had conceived Jesus without being betrothed to anybody, Jesus would, in a man's language, be called a bastard. So, he had to be betrothed to somebody. And now hear me. Who refused to expose her? The Bible said that when Joseph discovered that Mary was pregnant, he was a gentleman. Joseph said to himself, even before God appeared to him, Joseph said to himself, I will gently put her away. But Joseph said to himself that he would gently put her away. Having seen that she is pregnant, and Joseph is aware that this her pregnancy automatically will make our marriage not to work. Because according to the tradition and the custom of the Jews, before Joseph will completely marry her, at the day of that ritual celebration, how it used to happen is that some women from Joseph's side will come. They will carry her and take her in. And then they will examine her and make sure she's a virgin before the marriage can go on. Come on now. Which by this pregnancy, she is no more qualified for such a thing. Now, Joseph was so gentle that Joseph said, I'm going to put her out and let her go with the pregnancy. That is to say that Joseph was not desperate. If Joseph was desperate for a child, and if Joseph is a man who cannot impregnate a woman, when he see her pregnant, there are men today who want to marry a woman that is pregnant in their house because the man has some issues. Come on now. You don't care whoever impregnated her, you want to carry the child. So, but Joseph said, no, I will not carry. That is to say, Joseph was not in need of a child. Mary was not in need of a child. But combination of these two produced the man that the whole world is in need of. Because when one person needs you, you are too small. But when everybody needs you, you are too Can I talk a little? I said I have Christmas talk. I don't have Christmas sermon. Now, Joseph didn't need him at that time. Because he said, I will put her out. Let her go with the pregnancy. I am not in need of the pregnancy. And Mary herself was not in need of the child from the beginning. How do I know? When the angel appeared before Mary, Angel Gabriel said, it's to her, you will get pregnant. And Mary said, you don't know what you are talking. How can I get pregnant since you know that I don't know any man yet and I am still a virgin? How can you talk to me like that? That is to say, Mary didn't need a child. Mary asked Angel Gabriel, say, how can this be? How can this be? I thought you come from God. Why are you talking like this? Mary didn't need it. Joseph didn't need it. But can I say this to you? The whole universe needed him. That is why the Bible did not say unto Mary a child is born. The Bible said unto us. He was not born for Mary. He was not born for Joseph. He was born for us. Who are the us? The us are every believer, every soul that is in need of salvation. Are you a sinner today? You have not given your life to Jesus. He is born for us. He is born for the hopeless. He is born for the helpless. He is born for those who need help. He is born for those who need a running place. He is born for those who have nobody to speak for them. He is born for the weak. He is born for the lowly. He is born for us. And the Bible recorded, unto us a child is born. He is born for us. If he is born for you, say he is born for me. He is born for me. But there is something else that is beyond the burning. Because there is a burning and there is a giving. The Bible says, unto us a child is born, and unto us a son is given. Because no woman can born a son. A woman will born a child, and the child will grow to a son. Today, if you talk to a Nigerian woman, if you talk to a Nigerian man, we give birth to a baby boy today and we say, I have given birth to a son. That is because we are Nigerian. We don't know the difference between a baby boy and a son. But if a Jewish person tell you a son, they know what they are talking about. Because any male child is not a son until you are 30 years of age. According to the Jewish belief and their tradition, you are not a son as a male child until you are 30 years of age. So when you are 30 years of age, you become what? That is when you become a son. So when a Jewish person tell you a son, they understand what it means to call a son. But in Nigeria, 2 hours old child, 2 minutes old baby boy is a son. What did you give birth to? A son. He's a son. Oh, God has blessed me with a son. Clap. Oh, you know. So that is what we say. But to them, they know what it means to be a son. Because you are not a son until you are 30 years of age. That is why the Bible did not say, unto us a son is given, before unto us a child is born. The Bible first started by telling us that unto us a child is born, and unto us a son is given. Now hear this. When he was a child, he was born unto us. But as a son, he was given to us. Why was he born? Number one, I've been able to establish beyond the reasonable and unreasonable doubt that he was not born because Mary needed a child. Have I done that? You believe that Mary didn't need a child as at the time she gave birth to Jesus. And you agree with me that Joseph didn't need a child as at the time Jesus was born. So, combination of two persons who did not need a child, but their combination brought about him. And number one thing I will talk about here is that the Bible said when Jesus was getting ready to come, something happened. The Bible said when Jesus was getting ready to come, Caesar Augustus issued an order that all over the world everybody should go to his hometown to be counted. Everybody go to your hometown to be counted. Because as at this time, Jesus was getting ready to come. But now hear me. He is being referred to as Jesus Christ of Nazareth. But listen, oh, Malala, can I talk to you now? Can I talk to you now? Now, he is called Jesus Christ of Nazareth. If he was counted in Nazareth, he will lose the Patakrata grace. If he was to be counted in Nazareth, if he was to be born completely in the land of Nazareth, then he will not be qualified to be the lion of the mighty tribe of Judah. I said number one, the Bible called him the stem of Jesse, the roots of David. For him to be the root of David, something must force every man to return to his root. And you cannot know more than God. He brought Joseph to the scene to play a part because Joseph was of the tribe of David. And because Joseph was of the tribe of David, when Caesar Augustus issued an order that every man should go to his home and be counted. Why is it that people will say there is no money, there is no money? But anytime the announcement of Jesus' birth is declared, everybody start running home. Hear me, yo. Hear me. From all over the world, people start running home. Very few people will not go home. Some people will touch home and come back because there is something about going home that is connected to the birth of Jesus. If you hear me, you will say, I hear. I don't have a Christmas sermon, but I have a Christmas talk. Now hear me. Great men and women do not come when everything is okay. That is why you appeared in the family when it looks like everything is tough. stiff. It looks like there is no way and you emerge. It's an indication that you are a champion. Luke chapter 2. Are you there? Luke chapter 2 verse 1. Read, I will amplify. And it came to pass in those days, there went out what? There went out what? A decree from Caesar Augustus. Listen, it is clear now that Caesar Augustus issued out an order. That word text there is to be counted. If it is in our time, we say it is what? Census. Verse 4.
And Joseph also went up from Galilee.
And Joseph also went up from Galilee.
Out of the city of Nazareth.
Out. Now listen. Out of the city of Nazareth. That is to say, Joseph was in Nazareth, in Galilee of Nazareth. But when the order came, Joseph went out. He went out of the city of Nazareth. He left the city of Nazareth.
Into Judea.
Into Judea. Now follow me. Into Judea. Into Judea. Into the land of Judah. Into the land of Judah. I told you on Thursday that he made a promise to David that a child from his loin will sit on the throne forever. But after the death of David, his son Solomon reigned, and Solomon broke the heart of God. And God said to Solomon, for breaking my heart, I desire to take away the throne from your hand, but I cannot. Everybody say God can do all things, but God said I cannot. For there are two immutable things in which God cannot lie: covenant and oath. I bear the oath of God upon me. I bear the covenant of God upon me. There are some things that God cannot do. God said to Solomon, I desire to take away the throne from your hand, but I cannot. I am the Lord, I can do all things, but this one I cannot do. Because I have a covenant with David that his sons will be on the throne forever. I desire to take away the throne from your hand, but I cannot. But I shall take it away from the hand of your son. Now hear this. When Solomon died, his son Rehoboam was to become the king of Israel. All the nation of Israel gathered. You know the story better. That was where Israel declared to your tent, O Israel. And the 10 tribes of Israel, out of the 12 tribes that makes up the nation of Israel, 10 of them came together and invited a man called Jeroboam and told Jeroboam to come and be their king. And Jeroboam came and became the king of 10 tribes of Israel, leaving 2 tribes with a tribe called the tribe of Judah that carried the pedestal and the Pentateuch, that carried the house of God, where the tabernacle and the seat of mercy, where the ark of the covenant of God, where the face of he that chose Israel from among the nations who dwells. It was remaining the 2 tribes. And my Bible said, because God had said to David, a child from your loins shall be king before me forever. The Bible said that the tribe of Judah, they came to Rehoboam. They said, we don't care what you will do to us, whether you will kill us, whether you will leave us alive. Be our king, for no other man is qualified to sit upon the throne in the city of Judea, in the land of Jerusalem, that is not a child from the loins of David, for he is the roots of David. He is the stain of Jesse. But that thing is coming. Hold on. Oh, the master is coming. But I feel a preach coming on. And the Bible recorded that they came to Rehoboam and they said to Rehoboam, be our king and reign over us. And the Bible said in 2 Chronicles chapter 12 that Rehoboam reigned, strengthened himself in the Lord, from verse 13, and he reigned in the city of Jerusalem. In the city of Jerusalem. When Caesar Augustus issued an order that the whole world will be counted, every man go to his land. In verse number 4, the Bible said Joseph also. The Bible began to tell us the steps of Joseph for proper assimilation and understanding. The Bible said he left the land of Galilee. He moved away. Now listen to me. Every land he left, follow the land, follow the stories. They are all linked up to the person of Jesus. That is why today we call him the man of Galilee. Come on now. We call him the man of Galilee. And now listen. And people will always ask, can anything good come out of Nazareth? And now listen. He left the land of Galilee. He moved away from Nazareth. Eh?
Yes, sir.
Oh, come on now. Come on now. He moved away from Nazareth. Yes, sir.
Into Judea.
Into Judea.
Unto the city of David.
He went to the city of Judea, the land of David. Why? He is the lion of the mighty tribe of Judah, the roots of David. Is it so in your Bible?
Yes, sir. Called Bethlehem.
Called Bethlehem. Do you remember Bethlehem? Bethlehem, the land of bread. The original meaning of the word Bethlehem is the land of bread, or the food port of Israel.
Because he was of the house and lineage of David.
Because, now listen, because he was of the house and lineage, that is to say, the blood of David runs in him. He was of the bloodline of David. He was of the lineage of David. So when they said go to be counted, he came to the land of Judea. He came to the city of David so that he can be counted. But when he was coming, he didn't come alone. When he was coming, he came with Mary. And Mary was pregnant of who?
Jesus. Verse 5. To be taxed with Mary, his exposed wife.
With who?
Mary.
With who now?
Mary.
His what?
His exposed wife. Being great with child.
Being what?
Great. With child.
You know what the Bible meant by being great with child? She was not pregnant, but she was heavily pregnant. Come on now. She was not pregnant with child, but she was heavily pregnant. That is to say, the child was getting ready to come. Hey, yeah. It was close to when the child will come. The decree didn't come until it was close. The verdict did not come until it was close. When it was close, the verdict came. Without preparation, they took off.
And so it was.
And so it was.
That while they were there.
While they were there.
The days were accomplished.
The days were accomplished.
That she should be delivered.
Why they were where?
Yeah.
Why they were there? Why they were in Judea? Why they were in the city of David? Because that is the only way he will become what the Bible says that he is. Shall I say this to you? Shall I say this to you? Because I will tell you Bible now. Everybody listen to me. I'm about to close. Because Joseph was not his biological father, humanly talking. By way of human chemistry, Joseph was not his father. If they gave birth to him in Nazareth, he is not a bona fide child from the root of David. Can I talk to you now? Now hear me. If they gave birth to him in Nazareth and Joseph was his biological father, he can claim to come from the root of David, because the blood that is running in him is also running in the father. Come on now. But he does not have Joseph's DNA. Is somebody hearing me now? He does not have Joseph's DNA. If you give birth to him in Nazareth, he cannot answer a man from the tribe of Judah. He cannot answer a man from the root of David. The scripture would have been broken. But are you hear me? He had to come to Judea. He had to be born in the land of David. Why? Because where you are born is your root. That is what qualified Barack Obama from contesting the presidency of America. Now hear me. If you become an American citizen today by anybody filing paper for you, by you winning American visa lottery, and you become a citizen of America and they give you passport, you cannot contest American president. You cannot. You are a citizen. You have American passports, but you are not qualified to contest the president of America. The only thing that qualifies you to contest the president of America is that you have to be born in the soil of America. Even if a Jamaican gave birth to you, a Nigerian gave birth to you, a Hindu gave birth to you, anybody can give birth to you. But if you are born in the soil of America, you are qualified to contest for the presidency of America. That was why when Barack Obama came to contest the presidency of America, they had to trace his root. And one of the things they challenged him with was that we need to know where you are born. Thank God they traced it, and they discovered that he was born in the hospital in Illinois. They went to the hospital at Illinois and they were able to discover the history of his birth and how that he was given birth to there. That was what qualified him to contest for the presidency of America, because that's what makes him an American, truly. Oh yeah, take this one. If Jesus was to be born in Galilee, he cannot be the root of David. for him to be the root of David, since Joseph's DNA is not in him, Caesar Augustus, who didn't know what he was doing, had to issue an order, because except heaven says something, nobody will talk. Most times they think they are dealing with you, but they do not know they are helping you to fulfill destiny. Most times they think they are suffering you. They do not know they are helping you to fulfill destiny. Ordinarily, without the decree, Joseph will not go to that land of Judea. He will not go to the city of David. I have 72 reasons, but I give you one because of time. He didn't have a home. He come from there, but he didn't own a house there. Because Joseph was not a furniture man, he was a carpenter man. He was not a furniture man, he was a carpenter man. And as a carpenter man, he hadn't enough money to build any house. So he had no house in Nazareth, how much more in the city of David. So he had no place in the city of David, which was the reason they were in the land. And now what was God looking for? He was not looking for a palace where Jesus will be born. He was looking for Jesus to be born in the soil of the city of David, so that by right, logically, nobody can challenge him when he will stand to say, I am the root of David. Nobody can challenge him. So he was given birth to, and the Bible says he was given birth to where? Bethlehem where now?
Judea.
Eh?
Judea.
The city of who?
David.
Eh?
David.
Oh yeah, tell me the location and we close. The location. Inside where was he born? In a manger. That's too much English. What is manger? Eh? Oh man, oh man. Eh? Can I say this to you?
Yes, sir.
With this now, has it brought to your knowledge that God was not looking for palace to give birth to him? Yes, it is the land that is important. Because he was born in the land, he became the fulfillment of the scripture that says he is the Lion of the mighty tribe of Judah, the root of David, the stem of Jesse. What gave him that right was for him to be born in the land. Since Joseph was not the one that practically gave birth to him biologically. Come on now. Did this explain something to you? Oh yeah, stand on your feet. You will hear the rest next. You will hear the rest of it next time. Stand on your feet now. I want you to lift your voice and give God glory for who he is. Now listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Are you aware that the man Caesar Augustus, who issued an order that every man should go to his land, didn't know that Jesus was about to come? Eh? Are you aware that that order, that decree that was issued, did not favor Joseph? Eh? Are you aware that Joseph was not happy with that decree? Eh? There are some things going on now that you are not happy with. Before the end of 2018, you will know why God allowed it. This is prophecy for somebody. You will know why God allowed it. I have a talk for Christmas. I just started the talk. I will conclude the talk. I've not concluded it yet. I will open the Bible and show you some things that many have not seen. But they are in the Word. They are in that Bible that we carry every day. I will show you some things that was hidden to others, but God revealed it to us for our own good. Wherever you are in this house, I release a prophecy over your head. There is something God said concerning you this year. 2018 will not end until that thing enters your hand. 2018 will not end until that thing will enter your life. It will not end until that thing will enter your life. Raise me your voice and shout amen like thunder. Oga, there is a word God put in my mouth for everyone in this service today, and I want to deliver it as I receive it from God. For you, all the sacrifices they have made against you in your village over a land matter that others are running away from, but you put your head. Today, I make a decree that all the wicked sacrifices, they will work against the one who did them. Amen. And they will work for your favor. Amen. In the next 24 hours, everything they throw into the land, everything they deposited in the land, will fire back at them. Amen. That is my Christmas gift for you. Amen. It's a settled matter. Young man, sir, did customs seize your goose? Yes, sir. That you bought in Cotonou and you were bringing it into Nigeria? Sir. Yes, sir. They carried it? Yes, sir. The people who caught you carried the vehicle where the whole of your goose are. We don't make people cry, we make them laugh. Yes, sir. Do you know customs office at Ikeja? Yes, sir. After this service today, go and buy tickets at the park. Take night bus. Okay, sir. Enter Lagos tomorrow morning. Okay, sir. Go to custom office Ikeja. Yes, sir. Enter inside. As people are going in, go inside. You will see where they abandoned 6 vehicles. You will see the vehicle, the diner that is carrying your goods. Yes, sir. Parked there. Just stay very close. A custom officer will be passing by. Look at the name. When you see a man upon whose uniform they wrote Kunle, tell him good morning, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. He will ask you, what are you doing here? Tell him, listen to me. After this, look for me anywhere. Come and see me. Come and see me. I'm the man carrying the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado. As you see Kunle written, stop him. Greet him. He will ask you, what are you doing here? Point the vehicle. Tell him, Oga, this vehicle is carrying everything about me. Thank you, sir. He will look at you again. And he will ask you, what do you want me to do for you? Tell him, Oga, I want you to release it for me. He will tell you, come. As you follow him, go with that paper they gave you. Yes, sir. As you enter his office, drop the paper for him. Don't talk again. I will do the talking. Thank you, sir. I'm about to do Christmas for people. This is my Christmas gift for you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Immediately the thing is delivered into your hand. Look for me, see me, I'm the man carrying the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado. Now, I will show you a little of why they call me Talknado. I will show you a little. Brother, there is something anybody can say. You can say, I have not spoken. But when I open my mouth and close, heaven opens. It might take me time to talk. Oh, I may not talk when you want me to talk. You may push me, I will keep quiet. Push me, I will keep quiet. Just hold on, relax. But you can be sure of something. Any day I open my mouth and close, the difference is clear. Hear me now.
Yes, sir.
All eyes are on you.
Yes, sir.
Both good and bad ones.
Yes, sir.
I will show you a little sample now. And listen to how that sample will go. Somebody who is supposed to be defending you in Indonesia is the one fighting you now. Eh?
Yes, sir.
Somebody who is supposed to be like your brother
Yes, sir.
in Indonesia, the closest brother he's supposed to be.
Yes, sir.
He is right now the person saying he will deal with you in Indonesia.
Yes, sir.
And make sure nothing will enter your hand in Indonesia.
Yes, sir.
But sir,
Daddy.
the man you are looking at is the one carrying the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado.
Yes, sir.
He has been there before you.
Yes, sir.
He has made grounds.
Yes, sir.
He has made name. He believes he is a strong person in the land.
You're right, sir.
But now I will keep him busy.
Yes, sir.
Just because of him, you are afraid to go to Indonesia.
Yes, sir.
Going back to Indonesia, you are so afraid just because of him.
Yes, sir.
Nothing else, just because of him.
Yes, sir.
But now hear me. I clip his wings.
Yes, sir.
Am I able to clip the wings?
Yes, sir.
I clip his wings. He has boasted. He has said the things he will do. People around him are calling to say, look, this guy is angry, or he will say he will do this, he will do that.
Yes,
but
sir.
now, he will be handicapped.
Yes, sir. Amen.
Go to Indonesia.
Yes, sir.
Not next year. Go this year.
This month.
As you leave me now, go and buy your ticket tomorrow.
I will do that, sir.
Immediately you get to Lagos Airport and you are about to board your flight, call me. Talknado will tell you go. Enter Indonesia, not on your own. You are entering. Talknado is sending you.
Yes, sir.
Ocho ogoga hu ogo, ocho mboga humba.
Amen.
Ihe a sample. Mgbe bịazie. Boy, come. That sickness that have been tormenting you. Nwere ya gbara gị Christmas. Ngwa maa aka gị etu a. This thing is worrying you. It doesn't allow you to do your work.
Yes, sir.
Or you go. There is a particular spirit. Each time you sleep in the night, this spirit come to press you.
Yes, sir.
This is the spirit responsible for causing you all the pains that you've been going through. Everything that has been happening to you. This is the spirit that has made you that you are not in school today. You go to learn this work, you cannot stay. You go to learn that work, you cannot stay. There is nothing you do that is stable. Excuse me, young man. Come. Did you hear what I'm saying to him? Stand up, stand up. The same way a female spirit is tormenting this young man, that is how a female spirit is tormenting me. Stand up. That is how the spirit messes you up. As young as you are, anytime the spirit messes you up, you wake up in the morning and discover that the whole of you, you've messed up everywhere. The same thing happened to you. When I look at you, I see the dream of your father. For you and the prayers of your mother looking like they are going down for nothing. It pains my heart. Now, I want to give it to you as a Christmas gift. I want to give it to you as a Christmas gift. It has scattered a lot in your life. It has spoiled the future for you. In your family, you were once the number one. But today, they don't know where to rate you. They talk to you anyhow because you look like one who has lost grip. You are looking healthy on the outside, but on the inside, you have been eaten up. This young boy here, as young as he is, most times his body feels like the body of an old man because this spirit has eaten deep into him. Because your father actually married your mother because your mother and your father had a relationship and she became pregnant of you. When your father discovered that this is what he was looking for, he married her. The woman said, your mother is behaving like this because she thinks she has the first son, that she doesn't have a son. Right now, it looks like what she said is coming true. But I want to tell her it's a lie. Your own stepmother is accusing you that you are the one who killed her son. And she is saying that you and your brother, that you people will follow him. But for the both of you, the man who is talking to you, I'm the one carrying the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado. As I open my mouth right now and close it, I will separate you from that wicked spirit. I will separate you from that wicked spirit. Be careful not to invite her back. If you don't invite her back, she has no right over you again. She has no right over you again. I put a permanent end to it now. Stand up. It is done. There was somebody I was praying for and you stretched your hand and you were shouting.
Yes, sir.
I looked up and I looked at you. When I was looking at you, I didn't see you. I started looking at this boy. And I saw you carrying the boy, shaking him, and you were crying. You people are planning to take this boy to the village.
Yes, sir.
Which day?
Today, sir.
Today?
Yes, sir.
What a God. I see you shaking this boy. But the crowd, there was so much crowd. Something was going on. Like a barrier.
Yes, sir. We have barriers.
You were shaking this boy, crying. My baby, oh, my baby, oh, my baby, oh. And this is the first time you're taking him to the village.
Yes, sir.
This boy has not been to the village before.
Yes, sir.
This is the first time. And this is the boy they never wanted you to have. This is the child they never wanted you to have.
Yes, sir.
And you were up there shouting, and I heard Thursday. Is it on Thursday you people are doing the burial?
Yes, sir.
On Thursday?
Yes, sir.
Bring this boy for me.
Izara mekpere Chineke odigo onye dịka gị ịnapụtara mkpụrụ obi mọdịka olileanya ma ọgwụla ịzara m ekpere Chineke ọdịgo onye dịka gị Chukwu nwanne otu onye dadị nara ekele.
Hold on. Kpọrọ nwa gị lawa. Also, body who got was. I'm the man carrying the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado. Sir, are you happy to be here today? You're very happy to be here. That man you used to watch on television, that is the man you're seeing one-on-one now. Where do you live, sir? Makodi, Benue State. You're welcome. Are you happy to see me one-on-one? You're very happy. Every 6:30 in the morning, you and your family will be watching us on telly. As you they look me, I they look you. As you go back now, help me tell your wife,
Yes, sir.
that you met Talknado one-on-one.
Yes, sir.
And that I said, the years of delay, I will bridge it for you.
Amen. Amen.
For he said he will restore to us the years that cankerworm, caterpillar, palmer worm had eaten. I restore those years back to you.
Amen.
Under 2 weeks,
Yes, sir.
your health, her health will be fine.
Amen.
That is the first sample.
Thank you, sir.
Then you look at that television, pick the number there, call me. I will continue from there.
Okay, sir.
Oh yeah, see that one your wife used to like. Settle.
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 Hold on. Sir! I called your wife because of your child and you came. You are looking good and nice now. But God said to me, you are crying too much.
Yes, sir.
He said you're crying because there is nothing you are doing anymore. Everything have scattered.
Yes, sir.
Is it true?
Yes, sir.
That even in this area you are going, they are not counting you like they should count.
Yes, sir. True. 100%.
They are keeping you aside.
100%.
And you're feeling pained in your heart.
Yes, sir.
Open your hand. Join it together. Join your hand together. You are good. After the burial, one of your fears is that after the burial, you don't know how to return back to Ghana.
Yes, sir.
But there is something I put in your hand now. After the burial, that thing will lead you to Ghana. When you get to Ghana, doors will open. When doors open, you will do better. God bless you. But your slippers are caught, Ola. Stop crying. Did you hear me?
Yes, sir.
For 2 days now, you've been crying. Because your master woke up and was looking for his money. He didn't know who stole the money. So he asked the 3 of you serving him to go. And you, they are supposed to settle you by January. Just a month from now. Eh? But he said the 3 of you should go. And you've been crying since then. Because right now, you don't know where to start. You don't know what to do. Eh? You don't know what to tell your old mother. You don't have a father, nobody to speak for you. Nobody to challenge your orga. Nobody to talk anywhere for you. Is that your problem? Do you need help? I want to do Christmas for you. There is something touching my heart because you don't have anybody to speak for you. You don't have anybody to question him. Your guy is not claiming it of a truth. They carried his money. But I will tell you what to do. Can I tell you what to do? Immediately after service close now, rush to your guy's house. Tell him that Talknado said, your guy know me. Of course, he cannot be in Aba and not know me. Just that he's a night, I'm a day. That's the difference. Immediately after service, rush to your guy's house. Tell him that you have seen the person who carried the money. That Talknado said that it was Chinedu that carried the money. That's what Talknado said. And that Talknado said, Chinedu have not eaten the money, have not done anything with the money yet. The money is in the bank, First Bank. Tell your Oga that I said tomorrow he should go to First Bank as a road. They will help him after he explained everything to them. They will help him call Chinedu on the phone. Ask Chinedu to come to the bank. Chinedu will come to the bank. Chinedu will sit down. They will open the account. Your guy will see his money. And then tell your guy that I said, your settlement will no longer be in January. He should settle you this December. That if he doesn't settle you, I settle him. Oh yeah, go.
Bible-believing mission incorporated, the dwelling place of the God of Talknado.